Just so you know.
You don't belong in there with me. They posted on Twitter, started talking. I shouldn't even respond because he's not on my level, but I've been posting my Rick James stuff, so I ain't been, this is my little thing to look like this, but I don't, you don't belong in there with me. I'm gonna show it tomorrow. Best I ever looked. I've been fighting since I got since I've been an amateur. He just put the elevated game to another level, and you're gonna see it again tomorrow.
What I seen of him, you know, he's a decent little fighter, but Greg should take him to school, and Greg's on another level, so he should be good.
While he was trash talking, I was grinding, working, training, thinking about him. He's been in my obsession this past 6 weeks. I'm not going there, I'm going to dog. I think he's gonna have a long night. His face all sunken, I think he's struggling to make weight. I'm gonna test that conditioning tomorrow and that chin.
Sharpshooter Greg Outlaw.
Yeah.
This is the first of two Davis promotions with KA Sports. Championship boxing at its finest.
Warrior to the ring, please. To the blue corner, Michael the Champ Lee. Michael Lee.
You don't want to come out to his music right.
Wildly, Cooper, the whole crew down from Jersey City. They didn't come here to lay down. They came here to take Greg Outlaw's title. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you know, and I think that this is a big fight. Both of them want to establish certain things with this and kick in the door. Both these guys are on the precipice, really kicking in the door of being where they want to be at. So this is the type of fight it's going to be.
Greg Outlaw.
You hear the crowd, you know who they're here for. ain't here
Now,
to play
ladies and
games.
gentlemen, this
At
is
all,
a very
at all.
special
Let's set it up for
attraction
Disco
bout
Bob
is
Lane
sponsored
Jones.
by AskGeorgeToday.com, lawyer and doctor referral services. Scheduled for 10 rounds or less in the welterweight division for the WBA, NBA welterweight title. Supervisor in the ring, Mr. Damon Gonzalez. When the bell rings, the man controlling the action, internationally known referee Malik Waleed. Introducing the principals. First, fighting out the blue corner, he's wearing a purple and black trunks. He weighed in at the welterweight limit, 147 pounds. His excellent professional record consists of 11 victories, only 3 defeats, 7 big KOs to his credit. Hailing from Jersey City, New Jersey, here's Michael, the Champ Lee! And his opponent fighting out the red corner. He's wearing the red and white trunks. He weighed in at a CrossFit and ready to hit 145 1/4 pounds. His outstanding professional record pops at 18 victories, only 2 defeats, 11 big KOs to his credit, and he is a boxing icon around the Beltway, but respected worldwide. From Glen Arna, Maryland, here's the reigning and defending WBA National Boxing Association welterweight ring king, Greg the Sharpshooter Outlaw! Malik Waleed with the final instructions.
Final instructions, referee Malik Waleed, Michael Lee, Greg Outlaw, 10 rounds, WBA, NABA, welterweight title. Get 5'10", 5'11", same reach, Lee's a little longer. How do you see this fight starting early on?
I'll wait to see after the first bell.
10 rounds
It's
or
very
less.
interesting, both
The
these two. I can't wait to see the foot place.
welterweight
That's what I'm going to look for first.
This is what we're here for. Let's get ready. Ten rounds, welterweights, WBA, NABA title fight. Outlaw starting with a jab. Sticking that jab out there. Mike Lee just circling. Little pity-pat hook from Outlaw.
You can see early sharpshooter. Outlaw is sitting there doing different feints off the rib. He's doing 2 foot feints, then he does 2 shoulder feints, then he's shooting 2 half jabs. It's a beautiful feel-out process, and I love how Lee is just nice and smooth, relaxed. He's high guard, but he's relaxed. He's just rocking and rolling. You're looking at 2 superb, right there, right tuned up very nicely professional fighters.
I agree. Still filling it out, about a minute in. Lee started to see him close the distance a little bit, hiding behind the gloves. Outlaw with a nice little combo jab to the bobby, establishing the levels and distance. A little bit of tangle, a little bit of roughhousing. Outlaw hitting on the break, but no worries, no harm, no foul. It's a nice big nice right hand.
Good counter break by Lee. He seemed like he wanted to see, he wanted to work his fast twitch and see if he could get it there. And then he shoots a 6 right behind the elbow of Outlaw. And now you see Outlaw just sitting there taking his time, measuring, and he is really banking on those foot feints. He's really banking that foot feints and just inching just a little. But if you watch, you see his back leg stays where it's supposed to be. He just to make sure he doesn't go too close. Keep his back leg where he wants it, and then he just sits there and gives him a nice foot feint right in range. But Lee is such a good professional. He's sitting there measuring it, and he'll circle or he'll rock under, keep a high guard, just rock and roll and be real smooth. So this, you could tell you got 2 pros in there. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Okay, 2 minutes in, people start to loosen up. Outlaw with a nice little hook. Mike Lee, good defense, hiding behind the gloves. He's plodding, he's setting his distance, trying to close the distance. Like my partner here, Golden Boy said 2 seasoned professionals. Fighting like professionals.
Oh,
Nice exchange right there, Outlaw and Lee.
So now you see you got Lee going for the big counter right hand, and you got Outlaw going for the counter hook, and both of them are right there where it's like I'm out of range, in range, without moving their feet. Like, okay, I'm right there. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. This is why I keep telling people, when you get to a certain level where you're trying to get to the top 15, those tenths of a second get lower and making mistakes. You can sit there at the lower level and have a whole second to make a mistake, but when you get to this level, you might have a half a second or 3/10 of a second to make a mistake, and that could be it for you.
You know what they say about being close, right? It only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and razor blades. Oh, they're jarring at it. Equal lead had to separate them. Contested first round.
That's it. Red card for the Angel Love.
Pretty even first round. Both guys feeling each other out. Pressing the action a little bit. Outlaw carried early. I think Lee started to open up later in the round.
Yeah, I believe that they'll probably lean to Outlaw, but I would not be surprised if one of them judges give it to Lee, because now he said that, okay, I'm gonna bring him into this. And he was looking for the counters the whole round, and he landed a few. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes in that first round. But for me personally, I like how Outlaw dictated everything. He dictated what he wanted to happen during that round.
Seconds out.
You must be from the DMV.
That had nothing to do with it, all because we were amateurs together.
Round 2. I agree, by the way.
Round 2.
Sounds like we had a little jersey in the crowd behind me.
See? And Lee sees it. You see how the feet, he's in an inch, and he threw a 1-2 right there just to see if he could get Outlaw off of him. Outlaw just caught it on the glove. You can see both of them picking shots, catching shots. Neither one want to move their head just enough, too much. No unnecessary, get caught with something unnecessary.
Push down, hook to the body, no harm. Warning by Malik Waleed.
Yeah, Lee doesn't want to show. He shouldn't show that emotion, because I think that's what Outlaw wants. Outlaw, you could tell, is much wider across the shoulders. A little bit taller, a little bit more range. He wants to sit there and establish that I'm the boss in here tonight. And he's trying to move him around and muscle him around.
Lee's got that short and stocky build. It doesn't look like no one's going to boss him around.
Oh yeah, Lee. Oh yeah. Either way, Lee gonna show up. I definitely agree. You already see it.
Counter right hand. Yep. Nice left hook off the ropes by Lee.
I called it. You see, he's looking for the counter brick. He's looking for the counter brick. Look at the little steps he's taking with his feet. He's not even taking big steps. He's making sure he's taking little steps just to make sure whenever Outlaw shoots that counter, he's right there to rock off and shoot his brick.
He's kind of setting him up.
Exactly. And he's sitting there taking his time, making sure he plants his foot. He'll take a walk, but he'll plant that foot when he feel like Outlaw's getting too close.
Good strategic round. Both guys tonight. Outlaw with a big right hand. Caught in the gloves by Lee. Outlaw with a right hand to the body. Deflected off that Lee's elbow.
Hey, twin.
Lee's moving around on his toes. Outlaw's controlling the pace with the jab. Big right hand, nice spin. Oh, a little roughhousing, a little action on the ropes there. You can see the guys are both professionals. They're well-astute, educated guys.
Yes, very well-schooled, educated guys. Very, very well-schooled.
I mean, to me, people call this the sweet science. I view this as more of an art form.
Yes, I've always said that. One of my biggest things, my father, Hard Work Hollingsworth, always would say, you know, sit there, and my godfather, Big Gary Russell, he would say, make the person who's in the stands, who just coming out on a Saturday, say, I don't watch boxing often, but what I saw, he made it look beautiful. Like, he's good. You know, make it look like they could watch a ballet if it show it down in slow motion.
Good jab to the body by Outlaw. Closing seconds of round 2. Good exchange right there, and a little bump of shoulders in between rounds.
I'm loving this. For purists like me, I'm just enjoying this. These first 2 rounds have been beautiful to watch.
I love sprinters still.
The sprinter, you still on the sprinter, Mr. Dillon? Come on, legend.
Chicks take the long ball. But to your point, this is some really high level on both guys. We've seen it many a times. We know what to expect from him. The first time seeing Michael Lee, I'm impressed. High level, both guys. Michael Lee is not going here, nor is Greg Outlaw.
Oh, at all. And they're literally countering each other's counter. That's how much they both looking at what's gonna happen. What do you see? They both feinting each other, seeing what they see, feint. See what he gonna do, what he gonna move with. And when you have that, it's tenths of a second of a mistake that could cost you dearly.
Not just dearly. All right, round 3, WBA, NABA, World Welterweight title fight. Even match right now. Big right hand missed by Outlaw. Nice slip by Lee. I mean, it's good action, good pace. It doesn't look like a lot's going on, but there is a lot going on. Outlaw with the jab. Nice little tap hook. It's about touching people. Get that distance. A little headlock right there. Break that up.
Person right here with the
You saw that I was saying. You try to cut his wind off. That's the little tricks that come with this game when you get to this level. Little tricks that can pay dividends later. Just cut his wind off just a little bit before the referee say break, and they go break. All right, I let him go.
No flash on the camera,
It's like the WWE. Get a 5 count.
One,
two. You get disqualified. Who's this over my shoulder? It's the boss. Oh, big right hand. Oh, nice counter hook. Oh, Outlaw did catch that in the gloves. Outlaw did catch in the gloves, but it still landed. Outlaw's stalking him. Ooh, just missed. Outlaw. Both guys are starting to loosen up, breaking a sweat. It's into the fight. Round 3. Live broadcast, K Sports, Davis Promotions, CareFirst Arena. Title fight, strap season. Good jab right hand. Oh, the hook. Caught on buzz. Lee starting to open up. Outlaw give his back. Nice go. Ooh, this is some good stuff.
Yes, another counter hook from Lee. It's just a little. That was little. Oh my goodness, they both are countering each other non-stop. This is going to turn into a point where both of them are going to be in the phone booth, and there's going to be a lot of catching and shooting. And tenths of a second where it's going to be like, okay, I'm going to shoot and I'm going to catch this. Now I'm going to walk him this way. It's going to these championship rounds, when we get there, is going to be very, very high stakes on who really is going to be able to kick in that door and move forward.
Outlaw going downstairs. Lee kind of goad him in, trying to get him into a slugfest from the corner. But Lee's playing possum. Nice combo by Outlaw. Good counter hook by Lee. Big right hand, both pigs miss big punches. Outlaw, good jab. Jab to the body. Big hook missed by Lee. Nice slip by Outlaw. You're really seeing the high level on both guys.
Man, this is just beautiful. Beautiful counters on counters. Beautiful sitting, taking a half a step back, then coming back with a rock off and coming back with a brick hook. Just nice work by both.
That's a good scrap. Round 3 just ended. Even match. I can't give a decided advantage to anyone. Outlaw's a little bit more active. Lee's a little more stronger, but like you said, both guys countering off each other's counter.
Exactly. How can I put this? As this progresses, I'm probably going to call it now because it looks like they're both in tip-top shape and they both eye to eye with each other. I have a feeling that this is going to turn into a war. And it's going to turn into what's your last name and where you from type of fight. Where rounds 7 on, it's going to turn into a fight where, all right, I got to turn into an intelligent street fight. I just got to fight. I can't box no more. Me and him are right there on each other.
Fight for pride at that point.
Just
Pride
about to
destroys
take
my name.
it from him. I got to take it from him.
Well, we're almost there. Round 4, scheduled for 10. WBA, NABA, welterweight title fight. Outlaw is opening up a little bit right now. Mike Lee staying to the game plan. Lazy hook, Outlaw slipped it, Nakata with a nice jab. I will say this, even though no real significant punches have landed, Outlaw seems to getting a little puffier in the face.
I mean, I think that comes from the type of shots that have landed in between with the counters, but also, smart. They both clipped, and he immediately dipped and went for the clinch, control, and reset everything. But to your point, Dylan, I honestly believe that these shots, certain shots have landed certain ways up into this round. And the biggest thing that's going to be is they both have on puncher's gloves. They have on grants where it can protect your hand, but you can also have a compact, like sandwich on the top of the knuckle to the metacarpal, which you can really shift on your guy.
It's a good round. Outlaw, a nice hook to the head. Another nice hook. A good counter hook by Lee. Outlaw up and underneath. Nice double coat. Pushing and shoving. It's becoming a fight. This is what we came here for. This is it. Round 4. It's picking up. Lee and Outlaw putting it on the line right now.
It looks like what Outlaw's trying to do is put intelligent pressure. And what Mike Lee's trying to do is keep his distance, let him make the mistakes, and catch him in between with counters. But like I said earlier, you can see Outlaw is just a little bit strong, and he's trying to move Lee around, make that intelligent pressure to where he's going to sit there and break this kid down, make the later rounds even easier for himself.
Oh, nice hook. Oh, nice hook underneath the body by Michael Lee. Right on the belt line. Oh, nice right hand. They're starting to throw this leather. Oh, nice slip by Outlaw.
Oh, that was pretty. That was beautiful. Beautiful.
Nice jab by Outlaw. Nice hook, right hand. Left hook by Outlaw. Another right hand by Lee. Outlaw, DeCamo up and underneath. Oh, they're killing each other right here. Not killing, but they're banging on each other. Oh, big right hand by Lee. Outlaw slipped. Nice hook to the body by Outlaw. Oh, Outlaw putting them together, 2s and 3s. Oh, big right hand. May have rocked him.
Oh, my God.
Outlaw starting to get a little blood in the face. Oh, that little, yep, he got it, yep. Caught that one on the hip.
Yeah, but he knew what he was doing.
World-class boxing at its best. Let's hear from both of them.
Oh my, yeah, yep. They're gonna have to pay a price. Both of these guys. Remember, we said both of these guys. They feel like they're at the doorstep. That they feel like they've been overlooked. That they feel like that they should be where they should be because they have the talent. And now it's gonna come to, well, how bad do you want it? How bad do you feel like you should be at a certain level? Well, now I'm gonna put this guy in front of you, and now you're gonna have to have a conversation with your own mind in between rounds. I think that's the type of fight this is turning out to be, especially when me and you were sitting ringside, we hear this impact from these shots.
No, it's certainly the 4th round was the most action in the entire fight. Outlaw exchanging, getting marked up, but like you said, Michael Lee's not going anywhere. Round 5, WBA, NABA, welterweight title.
10, round 5 of 10 for the WBA NBA welterweight championship.
I love hearing it from the cheap seats. Nice hook by Outlaw.
Hey, you can guarantee that this is an Outlaw fight. This is an Outlaw crowd. So if Lee was to win this, they got to get him to the back quick. It's like Costa Zoo.
Now.
It's like Costa Zoo versus Ricky Hatton all over again. Remember that fight? They had to get him out of there.
Nice right over the top right hand, Mike Lee. Outlaw's parring at the jab, trying to throw that right hand. Nice double hook. Nice right hand.
Exactly. And you see, just little shots right now, it looks like they just touching. Little shots, touch, and come back with a brick. See, Mike Lee can't afford to do that. Stop looking at the ref. He's too worried about the ref. When you start worrying about the ref too much, you're starting to make unnecessary mistakes. And when you got a guy like Outlaw who's trying to bring that pressure, like I said earlier when he threw him to the canvas and he complained, you can't sit there and complain like that because you got a guy trying to rough you up. He's like, oh, it's getting to him. Okay, I'm going to do this now.
You are right. Lee's got to pay attention. You know, protect yourself at all times.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Oh, big right hand. Rock Outlaw. Good counter by Outlaw. Come right back. They're right in front of each other in that phone booth, as my colleague has said. That's where it's going to be. Outlaw looks like he's sucking a little wind. Mike Lee looks like he's ready to go 15 more rounds. But Greg's the most conditioned guy in the building, I guarantee it.
Good move, good educate. I like how Outlaw's changing up the look now. He made from the high guard all of these rounds. Now he's pointing his shoulder forward, and now he's working that jab, and it's just moving his glove. Since Lee has the high guard, look at this jab here. Look at this jab here. I'm just gonna touch your glove. See, he's not even putting a lot of pop on it. He's just touching the glove, touch the glove, just to sit there and see. Okay, I'm gonna pull. Next thing you know, he might pull his glove down, come over top, or come with a hook on the under that, right there over, hook and under.
Letting him know he's there just by touching him. Nice jab by Outlaw. Lee's trying to work the distance, get up underneath that long jab by Outlaw. End of round 5. Good jab by Lee, good job by Outlaw. I'm going to ask my colleague, Jude Golden Boy. 5 rounds in the books. How do you see it?
Right now, how I see it, it all depends on what the judges want. It all depends on what the judges want.
I'm not asking about the judges want. How do you see it?
It all depends on what the judges want, what the judges feel. Some of them might feel like, me? Why me? Okay, me, okay, all right. I would honestly give it to Outlaw right now, but it's tight. It's tight. It's not just, oh yeah, he's winning. It could easily be you're winning by 1 round or 2. Like, it's close. And you know, as a fighter, you know when the fight's close, and you know when it's like, okay, round to round, and you also know when the fight is tight. When it's like punch for punch, I got to win these next 30 seconds to try to win the round.
I agree. Round 6. WBA, NEBA, welterweight title fight. Ooh, big right hand by Lee to open the round. He's starting to get a little marked up in the face as well. Outlaw's jab working on him. Oh, Outlaw in the southpaw. He's not seen before from Outlaw.
Yeah, he switched. He might see something. But at the same time, I honestly feel like he was having enough success righty. So why would you switch right now? You have no reason to switch because you already see Lee's banking on the counter brick. He's looking for the counter brick. He's rocking off shooting the counter brick. If he's sitting there rocking off and shooting the counter brick and rocking off and coming over top, why would you switch? You have no need to. You're walking this kid down. You're moving him around. Why would you switch? So I want to be interested to see what is it? What is it that he sees that made him switch? Because he might go back. Now that he done switch back to right-handed.
He's already back. And to your point, the only thing you could possibly see turn to southpaw is a big right hand.
Now you about to ask me about the Powerball again, huh?
There it is again. Tonight's Mega Million numbers. Ooh, good exchange right there, tied up. Both guys just a fraction off. Round 6, scheduled for 10. Big hook by Lee. Nice hook by Outlaw on the counter. A nice counter hook. Hit Lee with combination. Mike Lee. Nice jab by Lee.
This is probably the best start I've seen Lee in any round. And it's like he's trying to change what we call change the dance. Change the dance. You see that now he's not even going lateral now. He's just taking little 6-inch steps backwards or forward. So now it just seems like now he wants to sit there and try to establish certain things earlier in the round. So it's going to be interesting to see. Good jab by Lee. Good jab by Lee.
It looks like both guys being very astute about it while respecting each other. And say, oh, big counter hook by Outlaw. He got Lee hurt. He's jumping all over him. Outlaw's on fire. Lee's defending well.
The hook started it all. The hook started it all. Now he's trying to sit there and walk forward. Now
Lee's coming back, though, right there. He's not going anywhere. Good flurry by Outlaw. Lee's coming back, tying him up, getting the head under the chin.
Oh, smart tie up. Smart tie up. Smart.
That was a great exchange by Outlaw, but Lee sees him ready. Don't chase a puncher.
Not just that, but he could drop that leg and come back with another big right hand and a hook. Don't ever follow a punch. See? Right there, see? So now when you sitting there, take your time. But you can see I commend Lee because that lets you know just how much of a great shape he's in because he bounced back within 3 seconds of taking that shot.
That's high-level stuff. High-level skill, high-level condition.
Yes, you have to. When you're going to be at this level, both of you guys at a level where you're trying to kick the door to the top 15 when you feel you post.
Michael Lee's dancing in the corner. Sorry, I cut away for you.
Oh, man, hey, that means that he's in top. When you can do stuff like that, that means that you're touching. Because I haven't seen either one of them breathing hard. Neither one of them have breathed hard, and they've been mixing up their power shots all night.
It's a good fight. 6 rounds. Outlaw, Lee, WBA, NABA title fight. Davis Promotions, doing it like no one else. KA Sports Boxing. Round 7. I just got karate chopped by my partner.
Hey, I don't know. That was my bad, Mr. Denton. You know you a legend. I don't want to do that.
All the legends I know are old. What are you talking about?
Nah, now you trying to put me in a bind. Let's get back
Nice jab by Outlaw. You're right. Let's focus on what we're here for. The comedy acts tomorrow night. Nice jab by Outlaw. Good body counter by Lee. Nice jab, Outlaw. Double jabbing it up. Just putting it out there, establishing the distance. Lee looks like he's setting him up, trying to feint his way in. Nice jab, double jab by Outlaw. Nice jab, Outlaw.
Look how the dance done changed. You see how the dance done changed? You see it? Now look who coming forward. Look who's sitting there trying to walk him into a trap. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
High-level stuff right here. Nice little exchange. Outlaw ties him up.
He's trying to walk him into something. I see that, you can hear the crowd saying, no, don't go to the ropes. I think he's trying to walk him into a trap. That's what I feel like he's trying to do. Like, okay, follow me. Now I'm going to walk you to this shot.
So it looks like he's trying to line up one shot then. Nice jab by Lee. Nice 1-2 by Lee. Outlaw seems to be banking some conditioning for the 8, 9, and 10, maybe.
Yes, you might, because now look, you have Lee walking forward, and you have Outlaw just taking little steps. He's not even on his toes. He's just taking little steps to the side, back to the more real estate. Yup, just little stuff, and then he wants to try to pick it up. Them last 3 rounds, what we call
big hook by Michael Lee.
Big hook. Like, I think he wants to try to close the show, but I believe that the condition that they both in, they're gonna both meet in the center of the ring. They're gonna be right there in the phone booth.
Good action right here. Good little combination by Lee. Lunge with that right hand. You don't want to do that and get caught. Nice right hand to the body. Hook to the head. Caught on the gloves by Outlaw. Nice jab by Outlaw. Double jab, right hand, Outlaw just missed. Big right hand Outlaw. Lee slipped it. Connor with a right hand and missed as well. Nice jab by Outlaw. Par and jab by Lee. Big right hand. Missed by Lee.
Oh, good shotgun jab by Lee. Good shotgun jab. Way to split the glove by Outlaw with that double jab. They both been talking trash and looking each other up and down for the longest since yesterday. Now they both just looking at tap gloves. Like, I like you.
I mean, honestly, they've established the respect for each other with their high level, their acumen.
Yes, absolutely. But a job still has to be done, and it isn't done yet.
Definitely show appreciation for the guy.
Oh yeah, I've been there, of course. Sometimes you give them a pat on the butt, pat on the belly as you walk, going across each other to each other corners, and you know, and it's just a beautiful thing. Love it. This is just beautiful stuff.
That could be a strategy by Michael Lee. He could go fake out the jab and crack him as he tries to touch gloves.
Yeah, you can sit there, you can do that, but I think Joshua might be in such good shape that even one of them try that on each other, they're gonna be like, really? They're gonna be just fine.
Round 8. WBA, NABA,
Round
welterweight
8.
title fight.
Okay,
Nice jab
schedule
by
10,
Outlaw,
round
good
8
jab
of
by
10.
Lee.
Good stab. You saw that. You could see Lee came out in the Philly shell, and you saw Outlaw went to the stab right to the chest, which I always tell guys.
Oh, big right, good right counter by Outlaw. Lee right there, come firing back. Nice right hand by Lee. Nice combination by Outlaw.
Nice.
Nice counter to the body by Lee. Nice right. Nice. Oh, another left hook right to the body. Lee's countering nice to the body.
Absolutely, y'all. Both of them, I'm telling you, this fight is not, oh, I'm a counter. It's I'm countering the counter. That's what this fight has been from the jump. Oh.
Nice right hand to the body by Lee. After the jab by Outlaw. Nice jab by Outlaw. Nice double jab by Outlaw. Nice right hand, short right hand. Nice slip out.
Beautiful move.
Nice sliding out the back to Outlaw.
Good pin. He immediately brought that hand up. He held the tail when he dipped, though. He dipped. He dropped in, curled up to make sure. And then he pulled in with his shoulder, locked him up.
Lee's looking to set some traps. Nice jab. Nice counter right hand by Outlaw. Minute 20 left in the round, round 8. More strategic round, this one. Some good punches landed. No sense of real urgency by either guy right now.
Oh, no, I see a sense of urgency by both. Both of them feel, I can tell that both of them feel like, okay, we both might get a little momentum, but neither one of us are holding the momentum. I got to establish it a little more. I can see it in both, how they both are fighting each other. And they set traps for each other.
Looks like the blood trickling in the eyes, bothering Lee a little bit. He wiped it off during the break. Hopefully get the cut man on it in between rounds to close that right up.
Oh, beautiful move. Way to dip out. But you can see Lee right there back on him. And you can see now with Lee, he's trying to peek out the side door. He goes into the high guard, not too square like earlier. Now he's putting the gloves up to where he's really hiding that eye. So that way he can pull in and protect that eye from that leather opening it up anymore.
That's right hand by Outlaw. Inside 10 seconds. You gotta get that cutman in there to work on that eye.
Yeah, that cut man about to earn his money right now.
Right into it, right in front of him. Working on it hard. Same Reggie Brown doing over there in the same corner for Outlaw.
Yes, you see the great Kevin Cunningham, who has trained Corey Spinks and Devin Alexander, Adrian Broner, and others, who's always been a big staple of being one of our brother cities of boxing whenever they come here, and we went to tournaments together. And you can see that he's giving good instruction. Both corners giving great instruction to their fighters. And now we about to see who's gonna edge it out these next 2 rounds. I like how neither one of them is breathing heavy, and Mike Lee is just trying to get a little closer. He's sitting, he's changing the jabs, he's moving them, but you see Outlaw shoot that little jab here, shoot a little jab here, just to move his glove. And now you just see how you got Lee trying to, I'm gonna get this counter. And it's one more counter, I can get it.
Round 9, 10. Doctor to look at the eye in between the rounds. Mike Lee says basically, get out of my face. Looks like they did a real good job on the eye. Good double, triple jab by Outlaw. Nice jab by Lee. Trying to establish some distance and range. Nice right hand through the gloves.
Right hand, nice. He snuck it right in between the guard to the front of the forehead.
Nice jab by Lee. Both of these guys are still moving well for the amount of punches they've thrown, the punishment they've taken. They still seem fresh.
I told you, I could tell these guys were in tip-top shape. Neither one of them was breathing hard after changing the levels and sitting there changing the speed and the power on every shot. So I know that this is going to, both of them want this bad, so it's going to be very interesting to see how these next 2 rounds go.
Outlaw doing the foot face. Nice counter off the ropes by Lee. Outlaw caught on the gloves. Lee moving well into the 9th round. Dancing still. Nice double, triple jab. Got to fire the right hand after that.
Nice walk. Nice walk by Lee. Oh, good counter break by Outlaw.
Nice counter.
Hook. See, that's been the name of this fight all night. Counter brick, counter hook. Counter brick, counter hook all night.
It's like they're both having moments. You know, Outlaw has his nice counter punch, and then Lee comes back with another counter punch.
Yep, and it just be a little inch too close, a little inch too far over here, a little bit of a half an inch there, and all of a sudden, the shot lands, the counter's there, and then I catch and shoot another counter.
Some good fights right now. This is a good 9th round, 1 minute left, scheduled for 10. Outlaw's stalking him around the ring. Lee's right there for the taking. Go get him. He's bouncing good. Nice counter uppercut. Nice counter right hand by Lee.
And you notice, look where Lee went. He realized he was over here in his own corner. He sat there, boom, 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 got the shots, went back to more real estate in the center. Now he has Outlaw chasing him again.
Setting him up almost for a counter punch.
Exactly. That's been the name of this fight all night. Interesting, very interesting. That last sequence.
So going into the final round, as close as the fight appears to be, what do you expect in this 10th round?
What I expect. I have a feeling that Outlaw is going to walk him down. He's going to try to walk him down. And I have a feeling that Lee going to dance. He's going to dance, and he's going to try to walk him into a big brick. He's going to try to walk him into a big shot and see can he get him off of him. And then when he turns him, try to get, okay, flurry, boom, 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 just to make the judges go, oh, he landed more points, and then separate from him. I think that's going to be the telltale. Because both of them want to, what we call, close the show. Close the show.
Do you think either one of them think they're comfortable enough ahead to coast, or are they going all out?
I doubt it.
10th and final round, WBA and ABA title fight. Lee Outlaw.
Oh, no, they went right. See, I told you.
Phone booth.
Told you they went right into the phone booth.
They're opening up right now. They know what's on stake. Next level in their career. The big stepper. Big right hand. Counter right hand by Outlaw. Nice hook by Outlaw. Here's where you see the jersey and buoy coming out of the people.
Yes, and I don't give me that look, Mr. Della, okay? I called because I told you they were going to wind up. I told you in the second round, early in the fight, like they're going to wind up meeting in a phone booth sooner or later. And now here we go. It's going to be who's going to steal it.
Big right hand by Lee. Caught Outlaw coming in. Nice counter punch, counter combo by Outlaw. Mike Lee letting it go. Throwing the heavy punches. They're wrestling now. Both of these guys leave it in the ring. 1 minute in. Nice jab by Outlaw.
And Mike Lee isn't going nowhere. I thought he was going to dance and okay. But I think because he feel like he's in his hometown, yeah, I'm not going nowhere. Right here. Me and you, right here.
He's got to go out and win the title.
Yes, he got to take it. Got to take the title. Because, you know, when you go in other people's hometown, sometimes it goes back to them old days where you got to really beat that guy for that belt, beat that champion for that belt.
Good combination exchange by Lee. Outlaw. Nice uppercut by Outlaw. Catching Lee coming in. Nice little counter right hand by Lee. Minute and a half left. Last round. Good slip by Lee. They're trying to set each other right now. Nice combo. Outlaw with the right hand. Another right hand. Lee to the body. Lee to hook. Lee trying to rough him up in the inside.
Nice 6-inch hook. Nice 6-inch hook by Lee. He shortened it up, shortened the hook up, and went right there to the temple behind the glove.
Nice jab by Lee. This is a close fight into the last minute. Nice right hand. Nice double right hand. Nice counter punch by Outlaw.
Here we go.
They're exchanging. Here we go.
Here we go.
Phone booth time.
40 seconds left. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, you got to be careful. You don't walk into nothing.
We don't want to walk into something.
You don't want to walk into nothing stupid.
It's getting within 10 seconds. It's getting close. It's a good fight. It's getting a nice crunch right here by Lee. Nice counter by Outlaw. 10 seconds in. Here it is. Let it out. Let's go. Let it go. Let it go. Big jab. Nice jab. Nice jab. Nice jab. What a fight. Good fight. Michael Lee. Greg Outlaw. WBA and ABA title fight. I really don't know how this went.
Oh, I had to give them a stand ovation. That was beautiful boxing. But that was beautiful boxing where it wasn't just a slugfest. It was a tactical war where you had every little mistake you made could cost you. We're getting a big shot landed, but they both were in tip-top shape.
To your point, I think they did pay for a lot of their mistakes because if you look at their face,
Yeah.
they were getting hit. Some high-level, real skill boxing.
Yes, if anybody, in my opinion, I know this is just my opinion, but I could show this to my little fight. Say, you see this? You see this? This is what you have to do. And look at how he did this. Look at how these both guys fought each other. You know, but both of them got goods, man. There's no losers in my opinion. This was a beautiful performance. I just want to hear this decision now.
The scorecards are taking some time. Ring announcer Jones still at the table. They got the abacus out, the calculator out, and the old school ad machine.
They taking too long with the cards.
Again, 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 30. 9 plus 9 plus 9 is 27.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 world-class rounds of boxing, how about a well-deserved round of applause for both of our ring warriors? They fought their hearts out in here tonight. The official scoring is as follows. Judge Lundy scored it 96-94. Judge Manuel Vincent saw it 97-93, and Judge Steve Rado saw it 99-91, all to the winner by unanimous decision. And still, WBA, NBA welterweight ring king, the sharpshooter, Greg Outlaw. Supervisor Damon Gonzalez with the belt presentation.
That was not 99-91. I know I'm supposed to be biased, but I'm gonna say it. Whoever scored that should have their judge's credential taken away.
Look, when I heard the first two, okay, all right, but then 99-91, and that's my friend. Like we grew up amateurs, all that stuff, saying gyms not being far apart, seeing each other's mamas. Okay, put that to the side for a second. That's my friend, but he did not get no 99-91 win.
My kind of fight, a counter-puncher's fight. And you showed your ring IQ, you showed the fast twitch muscles, and you showed the ability to adapt and weather a style. Tell us about it.
First and foremost, I want to give God all the glory. Without it, this ain't possible. It's my first fight since last April. To my meniscus, I came back. Much respect to Mike. I thought I was going to put him down early. I didn't think he belonged to there with me, which he don't, but I got the job done. I'm 10 times even better than that. On to the next.
Well, you've been away for a minute due to injury, but a self-imposed exile to come back bigger, better, and stronger as I see it. So when can we see you again?
We back in the gym. I take my week off. I don't cheat the sport. Everybody know my motto. I do not cheat the sport. 110% at all times. I'm back in the gym. We back working. I'm gonna come back 10 times better. I belong with the elites. Like I belong with the elites. So shout out to my team, Coach Kevin, Coach Will, Reggie, Martin, my strength coach. My mom, my momager, Tanya, everybody that plays a big part in this. I love you all. I'll be back.
The sharpshooter, Greg Outlaw. Congratulations, my friend. Also, we have Kevin Cunningham, renowned trainer in your corner, I see. Thank you, Kevin, for coming out. Also in the building tonight, we have a gentleman running for at-large, Councilman Kevin Chavis Jr. Kevin Chavis Jr., thank you for coming out, my friend. Also, undefeated junior middleweight Troy Isley in the building. Troy Isley. Social media influencer Jamie Tyler from Love and Marriage DC. Thank you for coming out. Renowned J.D. Brown. Thank you as well. Coming up, the main event, Eric Rosado and Christopher the Blueprint Glenn.
Boxing fans, this will be the hottest ticket in DC.